folks. PlayStation puzzle game Turnabout. What do you think about that?
I'm excited about this one.
Somebody's editing a new puzzle. They're adding content.
Yeah, making a puzzle just for us.
This is great.
They're thinking ahead to Arcade Pit challenges. All right, I assume this has just a standard puzzle mode. I'll go ahead and give them the heads up that that's what we're going to be playing and that they can get started.
Yep, it's even a couple tutorial stages, I think. Just to make sure that they're familiar with the system here. This is Puzznic, sort of rotating, if you played the NES game, where you use gravity to solve the puzzle by dropping things onto other things, and then the things explode.
Yeah, you. From what I can tell, you just want to get the balls that will move based on gravity as you rotate the puzzle. You want to get them to collide with basically the same colored square. How hard could it be, right? It looks pretty easy.
Yeah, dizziness warning on this. I'm gonna put that in the title too. If this is making you sick, this is the game, so watch out for that if this bothers you.
Yeah, I let our players know that if they were susceptible to motion sickness, that going really quickly might set that off, but yeah, you're right. It does not get better from here. So if this is if this is too much for you, we're very sorry.
Yeah, I didn't see any options to turn off the background, which is causing it, I think. It's a pretty neat game, though. I like this concept.
It is really cool. This seems like a really chill puzzle game to just kind of go through. Like, I'm sure there's some really nasty ones later, but for the most part, it seems like it's probably pretty laid back.
Merlin Cross is cruising through the tutorial.
Yeah, it looked like the first 10 rounds start off already unlocked, so I imagine the first 10 are going to be the, tutorial, for lack of a better word. Well, round 6 already proven to be a little bit tricky for our players.
The first
Merlin
wall.
Cross having no issues, though. Just crushing it. What a cool game. You brought this to my attention a few weeks ago. I've been interested in seeing this ever since, so I'm enjoying this so far.
This is unusual. I only see a game like this every 30 years.
Well, they can't all be Puzznic, you know?
That's right.
The world's not ready for that many Puzzniks. I think we found the first puzzle that's really stumped Merlin Cross. Spritz, though, making it through. Okay, there we go. Merlin Cross figured it out.
This doesn't even use motion controls. You can play this with the Power Glove. Level 9 is despicable. It's so big.
Got a lot of moving parts. And unfortunately, if even one of those squares gets in the way, it's over. Merlin Cross figured that one out first, though.
Spritz has it, I think. Yep.
This one that Spritz and Merlin Cross are on seems fun, figuring out how to actually move it around when there's not a lot of obstacles in the way to stop its momentum.
It's kind of like a block sliding puzzle.
Yeah, it's a lot like those classic, reminds me of playing Chip's Challenge when I was a kid.
We're now double colors. they have to reset that puzzle because they jammed too many things in. Round 12. It's a cat, because it's cat shaped, you see?
With the cat?
That's why it's called
Oh, I
cat.
see. Oh. I'm sorry, I was looking at the shuriken on round 12 and didn't even see the cat on round 13. I was like, in what way is that a cat? It's a pinwheel.
Could have had this game instead of Tomb Raider. Yeah. And what do you do here with this mess? Oh, they got it backwards, unfortunately. And the blue one's in the way now. Level 13 is proving to be quite the trouble. Somebody finally got it. Merlin Cross, first done. Right behind Spritz. B. How did you stop the orb? Yeah, okay. If the two blues touch, you're done for. You gotta get rid of the red first, but this one's really annoying.
Once they mix in extra orbs moving around, it feels I feel like I would have such a hard time balancing all this.
Spritz is in the lead now, stage 16. That's 2 stages a minute. This one seems a little lighter. Two balls, reverse. This game has a menu where you can unstuck yourself if you get screwed up. You can back up time and just take a move back. The stuff you want to
Yeah, but I think it's only one. Like, you're not allowed to undo several moves.
Oh.
Like, modern puzzle games will usually let you undo quite a lot, and I think this one does not allow that.
Boots.
Rich and Merlincross are both still running away with this, but no one's really fallen really far behind. I mean, everyone's seemingly keeping up pretty well.
Tarragon's catching up. You gotta figure out how to switch those two orbs. Stage 14 is the first one where I'm truly seeing a very easy to hit soft lock, where you have to use the quit function. Most everyone's gonna hit it.
Yeah. Because those two blue balls are close enough to one another, they kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, the first trick is to just break them up. Then you're in business. That's all you gotta do. Subwoofer's got it. 2 people on round 18 and 1 on round 20.
Our players are doing well. Tarragon is caught up with Merlincross.
What is going on with round 20? The notes could use a little expansion, but it's okay.
What notes?
The notes of the music.
Oh.
Have you ever played Roll Away?
I haven't. I'm not familiar with it.
You play a beach ball or some kind of orb on a 3D space doing platforming, try to run over all the tiles. It's a PlayStation game. Kudo World. Kudo World. It has many stages. I never made it to the end. Round 18 is the real hassle for everybody here, except for Spritz, who is in the third world.
I feel like Spritz is kind of running away with this at this point. I feel like...
They can change the whole board. I like the wood zone. It's pretty sharp. We are half done with our timer. Undo a move. I wonder if World 3 has different music.
Are we
Anyway.
listening to Spritz right now?
We're listening to Merlin Cross. Spritz is on 23. Trap number 1. I feel like we already saw trap number 1, but what do I know?
Okay, now that it's added a bunch more colors, this looks like it's starting to get nasty.
It's ridiculous looking. Juggling 3 colors at once, and they're not very well synced up, so you have to use the other colors to platform them somehow. Get rid of 1. Is that progress? It could be a bad thing. Minutes remain and 40 seconds.
I mean, I definitely think the pace is going to slow down. I mean, that's standard of a puzzle game, obviously. Your tutorial stages, you're going to crush and then it's going to slow down. But I'm interested in seeing how far our players get at this point. Now that it's starting to get nasty, you know, Spritz is on 23. Are we going to see 2 more levels? 3 more levels?
We have 4 players stuck on 18. And I couldn't tell you how to do this one offhand. Wasn't paying enough attention to the solution. One problem is that you have to do a triple. That much is clear, right? You have to figure out 3 reds.
Yeah, that's rough. Having to get them all to line up at exactly the same time seems pretty rough.
Round 18 was cleared by subwoofers.
Nice.
I don't think the bunny was as hard as that one. And round 23 is also pretty nasty. Spacing those orbs out is crazy.
Yeah, they just don't seem to want to separate in a way that actually helps you solve the puzzle.
Oh. funny. Just slide around blocks hoping for the best.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just get there with puzzle games, though. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what I need to do, so I'm gonna keep rotating until something new happens.
Damn ice. Three people remain. Stage 18, the ultimate decider.
This is the one that will separate people.
It's just too small and weird. I feel like I've seen this company before.
Natsume?
And, yeah, didn't they make the umbrella fishing rod thing?
Probably. You're talking about Umihara Kawase?
That's the one.
They did Harvest Moon, that's the one I always think of.
'24. 23 was crushed. I missed the solution on it. I was watching somebody else's bunny. Tarragon made it to the rabbit though. 2 clears of 2 walls. They did wild guns. Yeah, that sounds right actually. I think I remember that.
Nice. Tarragon just cleared 19.
Just like that. It really is just 18 in the way. And 23 was stopping 24 from instantly losing. This Spritz got that one all wrapped up. I'm actually getting an email from Natsume right now about Shadow of the Ninja.
Natsume just published Harvest Moon. Yeah, that's fair. Serious fun.
These levels are extremely varied difficulty. 18, only 1 player remains on it. And they unfortunately are trapped right now with 1 red.
The stage that Spritz is on looks rough.
A lot of big parts here.
this stage looks so frustrating.
The big erasers. Thwomps from up above. There it is. Just had to bounce the thwomps on top of each other.
Unbelievable.
Tarragon's cleaning up, what it looks like anyway. Round 22. one tiny problem left.
Yeah, they've got to get... I think they might be sunk now? It's hard to say. No, okay. No, they got it.
Looks good. Welcome to the other big stage. Everyone's on 20 now. Patty B's still working on this last one where they have to get 3 red in a row. And there's blue in the way. So
Yeah, 18 walled all of our players for at least a little bit.
I feel like the blue has to be dealt with first because you can't move that square.
Right.
Move the orbs. Man, that's a banging sound. They were listening to this the whole time. Okay, 4 minutes left.
Yeah, to a much lesser extent, 20 seems like it was walling people a little bit. So I think once Subwoofer's Ice Cream gets past 20, probably get a little run of progress.
Now 4 minutes left for real. The progress definitely stopped in the 20s. Who put that cube there in my hourglass? Making the whole thing worse.
Spritz is cycling through the same, like, 5 positions over and over. Understandably, but... I hate when I sometimes get into this... I do this sometimes as well with puzzle games like this, where I hit a loop where a single move seems like it should work, and so I keep making the same wrong move over and over.
Love to see it. How'd you do it, Snakebird?
I gave up on Snakebird. I made it really far through the game, and then got to a point where I just couldn't make progress anymore, and decided that Snakebird was complete.
Game was impossible to win.
Yeah, it just can't be done.
Yeah, there is an easier set of Snakebird levels called Primer.
I never played Primer. I mean, I want to go back to Snakebird. It was mostly just that I was impatient and not solving puzzles as fast as I wanted to.
Spritz is on the last level of World 3.
That's always my problem with puzzle games. Sometimes I decide that I should be finishing the puzzles faster than I am, and then I drive myself nuts.
I'm gonna switch to the new music if I get to see World 4. Actually, Spritz does not have audio, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
This is a
Spritz is very close to finishing this level. There's basically just one piece left to figure out.
There it is, yeah. slightly ajar. Just walking up steps in a sort of a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not Labyrinth. You can't move the field any way you want. You have to do it 90 degrees.
And then wait for everything to settle before you turn again.
"20 seconds remain." Pretty obvious who our player's order is here. Spritz did make it to the next world, the Honeybee Zone. Stained glass. 31. Merlin Cross with 26, barely in the lead over Tarragon 25. Subwoofers at 23, and Patty working on 20. 30 minutes in, one of the players beat 1 stage per minute.
I'm very happy to have seen Patty B's clear 18. That was a wall for everyone, and I'm glad to see they got over the hurdle.
That's good work. This was fun. We haven't played
Yeah.
a chill puzzle game in a while. Last thing we made them play was Mario and Donkey Kong Country.
And they loved it.
Yeah. I put that in the 120 game shuffler. It's happening tomorrow.
Good luck.
I'll beat it. I beat it once. Can't be worse than Castlevania. Heard of these Castlevania games? Oof.
I've heard about them.
Something's wrong with them. Mean. Thanks for joining me off the blues.
Take it easy.
Yeah, we got 120 games in the shuffler. That'll do for me, folks. I'm going to head on out, and I will be on tomorrow at 8 with that, if you would like to see the start of that show.